don't use the Shopify. What is up, guys? Thaddeus here. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the Shopify hold and how to actually avoid it. There's a few different ways you actually avoid it, depending on whether or not your store is live, whether it's already live, and how to go about doing that. Okay, because Shopify does place this hold, especially for dropshippers, just to kind of save Shopify's butt. In the case that there are chargebacks, just because dropshipping tends to have a higher chargeback rate than other methods of e-commerce, simply because usually because of the shipping times, right? So because most people are shipping from AliExpress, most suppliers are in mainland China, all over the world, right? So that oftentimes leads to a little bit of a lengthier shipping time, which includes a slight increase in chargeback rates, especially if you're not managing your customers well, right? Okay, so now there's two ways to kind of go about doing this. I'm actually gonna walk you guys through a few different methods. But before we get into that, guys, leave a like if you guys enjoy. I do love you guys' support, and don't forget to subscribe. And as always, there's a free wait list to join the 0 to 1K challenge, where me and my buddy Sebastian, who's also on YouTube, are gonna walk you guys through taking a store from 0 to 1,000, and then to 10,000, and then to 50,000 in sales. It's a complete documentary just to show you guys do that. Okay, now that's my plug. Now to actually go about doing this, one, if you have your store already live, it's gonna be a bit more challenging to even do, and it may not even work. But guys, the other way to do it is if your store is not live, and that is a surefire way to actually completely avoid the hold. And with dropshipping, guys, you guys can start stores literally in a day once you guys know the process. And then so either way, this video should help you guys somewhat down the road in dropshipping. Now, the first way to do this, if your store is already live, if you already have a store, the main reason Shopify initiates the hold, right, or places the hold on you, is because they detect that you're importing products from Oberlo, like the main app to dropship, right, into your site, right? So when Shopify's backend, right, when they see that you are importing a product from Oberlo into the store, and that's all your products are, they're all just imported from Oberlo into your store, then they can recognize that, hey, this client, this customer, this business owner, right, is dropshipping products from China, right? There's nothing wrong with it, but that's how they kind of get alerted to basically know, like, hey, this guy's dropshipping, we need to put a hold on him so we can kind of monitor their chargeback rate and be safe on our ends. Okay, so that's how they can tell. Now, how do you go about avoiding the hold? Well, one, if you already have the hold on, you can't remove it. That's just gonna be there. But if you don't have it yet, you're fortunate enough to not get slammed with it yet, and you've already imported a lot of products in Oberlo, the one trick I used, guys, to actually avoid that, right, is I made a lot of spare random products, okay, that weren't imported from Oberlo. So I would just go to Shopify, click, add new product, and then basically fill it out, set my inventory as to sold out, like 0 left, and then save a bunch, okay? Now, Shopify's kind of tactic, right? I've heard they've changed this over time. Basically, if 50% of your products are not imported, like over 50% of your products are not imported via Oberlo, then they avoid the hold on you, okay? So basically, like, if you have 10 products on your store that import from Oberlo, then import 11 products, right? Or not import, but create 11 new products that are not visible to your customers and that are just all sold out, but just create the product itself, okay? So then in Shopify's backend, they see that you have 21 products, only 10 are imported from Oberlo, then they can say, okay, this guy's, he's not drop shipping everything. He needs the money to actually, do stuff with it, right? So that is one way to avoid the hold, guys, if you already have a store live and haven't been hit with the hold yet. Now, the next way to just completely avoid the hold, right, which I'm sure a lot of you guys are waiting for, is, first of all, why do you get the hold, right? The reason you're getting a hold is, one, you're using Shopify payments, right? That's Shopify's main payment gateway or payment processor, which is what most people use, right? So that's Shopify's in-house payment processor, okay? So that's their thing. They slap you with the hold because that's their payment processor that they're trying to protect in case all these chargebacks come through, okay? So that's the main reason you get hit with it, okay? Some people get hit with it when they switch to Stripe and stuff like that, but the way to actually avoid all this, guys, is you don't use Stripe and you don't use the Shopify payments plan, okay? So basically what that means is you're gonna use a third-party payment processor. Again, it's super easy to integrate in Shopify. They literally allow you to do this. All you do is switch from your Shopify payments into a third-party one. And the one that I recommend, guys, is actually called Authorize.net, okay? So guys, with Authorize.net, right, so it's different from Stripe, it's different from Shopify payments. They all do the same thing, right? So when someone enters the credit card information, actually tries to purchase a product, it's gonna go through Authorize.net instead of Shopify payments or Stripe, right? The customer doesn't see any of that, they don't know that, but that's just the back end of who's kind of like processing the money and authorizing it and then sending it to you, okay? So with Authorize.net, it's a little bit different in terms of how it's like the fees and stuff like that. So one, there is a monthly fee. I believe it's $49 a month or $39, somewhere around there, right? With Shopify, Stripe, that stuff, like it's free right away. But the reason why I use Authorize.net for some stores, right, is they allow a higher chargeback rate, right? With Stripe, it's 1%. With Shopify payments, I believe it's 1 or 2%. Okay, so even with that, like if you have 100 orders and you get 2 chargebacks, they're gonna slap you with a hold or like with some sort of reserve, right? So with Authorize.net, they're a lot more lenient in the terms of how many chargebacks you can get, as terms of like a percent, right? So again, with Authorize.net, you're paying a monthly fee, $49. I believe there's like a $25 setup fee or something like that. But either way, there's a small setup fee, a monthly fee, and then they just take the standard, 2.9% off of every transaction, which is the same thing, or essentially the same thing as the Shopify plan and Stripe, right? So they both take 2.9%. I know Shopify, depending on your plan, they do a little bit less, but that's the gist of it, guys. Again, like a lot of you guys, especially if you're just starting out, right, that 2.9% transaction fee versus Shopify, like on the highest plan it goes like 2.4 or something like that, but that's not really gonna make a big difference unless you're doing like high volume. So most of you guys starting off with the hold or getting hit with the hold don't necessarily need to worry about that quite yet. So that's literally just how to avoid it, guys. Is because the hold is only slapped because you're using Stripe or Shopify payments, right? Because Shopify payments is basically like a child company of Stripe, okay? It's all processed through Stripe, and Stripe is the one that hits you with that, okay? So if you can avoid Stripe, you avoid the payment, okay? You avoid the hold. So to avoid that, again, guys, you can use any of the third-party providers. I just know Authorize.net has a higher leniency level towards chargebacks, guys. So that's literally a super quick video. I just get a lot of questions of people asking me, hey, how can I avoid this? I got my first order, but I don't have money now to, to order this from my suppliers, blah, blah, blah. Like, guys, there's workarounds around it. So again, even if you do have the hold, feel free to, switch payment providers. Again, it takes a little bit of setup, it takes a little bit of work, but the payoff can be worth it. You get a lot more money more frequently, right? And one thing to note, guys, with Shopify payments, every deposit's like 3 days or something like that, but with Authorize.net, it's every week, so every 7 days. Okay, so it's a little bit lengthier, all right? But again, that's to account for possible chargebacks, okay? So again, they're not holding 25%, but their payouts are just a little bit more delayed in a sense, okay? So that's the video, guys. I just hope I answered some of you guys' questions, because I get that a lot. Literally, a lot of my DMs are just flooded with that. Do leave a like. I love your guys' support when you guys show it. Don't forget to comment. I respond to everybody's comments, and don't forget to subscribe, guys. We're doing a video a day. I hope you guys enjoy the content. I want to start branching off to like a little more like lifestyle or personal, like about me. I don't know if you guys even care about me, but I care about me, so I want to post some stuff about me. Shoot, what else I was gonna say? Yeah, that's the video, guys. I want to do a video of reviewing some subscribers' stores. So if you guys want, feel free to email or DM me on Instagram your stores. Feel free to also ask me questions in the DM. I might just answer your guys' questions, just like shotgun a bunch of questions out from my Instagram DMs and answer just everyone's questions, so I can hopefully help a lot of people out there. And yeah, guys, that's the video. Join the waitlist. Link is down in the description, guys. It's gonna be crazy. Hop in the course as well if you guys are interested. That is closing very soon. There's a lot of stuff planned for you guys. I partnered with a company that actually makes custom content. Like the photographers that I use personally for my sites, literally are behind this program, I guess you could say. So a lot of you guys who are asking like, hey, where can I get custom content? I don't know how to talk to photographers or find photographers, blah, blah, blah. Like, I got you guys, right? That's literally like, I'm trying to help you guys, and I finally found something. I'm working on that. I'm working on a bunch of stuff behind the scenes to make things happen for you guys, just to get, results for everyone. So I'm super excited about that. But yeah, guys, I will see you guys in the next one. I hope you guys are enjoying the new mic quality too, by the way. You'll see that there's a mic right above me. You didn't see that, did you? Ooh. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the quality, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take care and peace. And last but not least, don't forget to check out my social media and follow me for updates, giveaways, and literally everything that's cool.